I'm going to start my presentation from the stage that the teacher writes the sentences on the board. Right. Now I went around the class. I saw that you have underlined sentences, you have circled the verbs. Good. You have done, most of you have done it correctly. Now can you please help me to write 2 of those sentences on the whiteboard? Right, let's write. First one. He is wearing spectacles, okay? Next. Yes, thank you. She is calling someone on the phone. So we'll just write she is calling someone. Now the third one, I'll write it. Now all of them are working in an office, isn't it? Yes, so we'll write a sentence like they are working in an office. Right. Now you circled all the verbs as well. Now can you please help me to circle the verbs that you find in these sentences? Yes. Is. Is it only is? Very good. Wearing is also a verb here. This one. Is. Are. Working. Right. Good. Now, look at these 3 sentences. What do you feel about these 3 sentences? Do they look alike? Idea-wise, they are different, but do you see any pattern? Yes, there is a pattern. Good. And if I tell that there is one particular tense used in these sentences, can anyone guess what that tense is? Any of you? Simple present tense we discussed it yesterday, okay? Not simple present tense. Very good. It's present continuous tense. All right, here. It's present continuous tense. Right. Now, why did I ask you to underline these sentences? Because I wanted you to, yes, find the actions which are happening now. Which are happening now. So that means these sentences are talking about actions that are happening now. Then වෙන දේවල් ගැන තමයි කියන්නේ. Right. එහෙනම්, when do you use present continuous tense? Very good. We use present continuous tense to talk about actions that are happening now. Right. There are some other uses of present continuous as well. But for the moment, we'll just discuss only about this. Okay. So now you know that present continuous tense is used to talk about actions that are happening now, happening at the time of speaking. When you are talking about that action, you can see that it is happening. Right, so that is present continuous tense, and the use of present continuous tense again, yes, talk about actions that are happening now. Right. Now, can you remember that there was a pattern when you are writing sentences in simple present tense? Likewise, there's a pattern in writing present continuous tenses as well. I'm not going to tell you. Get into your pairs again. Try to find that pattern. It's not a difficult task. Just go through the underlined sentences. You will notice this pattern. Just try to find it. If you want any help, I can come. We'll imagine that the students have done the work. Right, okay, good. Most of you have found it. Right, so we'll do it together. Now look at this sentence. In this sentence, he is wearing spectacles. Who is doing the action? Yes, he. Here, she is calling someone. She. Very good. In this one, they. So at the beginning of the sentence, what do you have? Yes, the person who is doing the action. What do you call that person? Good. It's called the doer or the subject. So, when you are writing a sentence in present continuous tense, at the very beginning of the sentence, you write the doer. And then after that, is are, what are they? They are verbs, yes. What verbs? Be verbs, very good. Be verbs, present, be present form or past form or what is it? Yes, it is the present form. That means what are the present forms of be verb? Is it only is and are? No, very good. What is it? Am, is, are. Right. Now after that, what do you see? Another verb. Yes, that is the main verb. And do you see a pattern over there? Yes, ing, ing, ing. Yeah, that's the speciality in continuous tenses. In continuous tenses today, we use the verb in ing form, right? So, what do you mean by continue? Vemin pavatina. So, continue means venama. So, if you want to tell that something is continuing, you normally use the verb in ing form. Very good. So, here you have right. And then you can put anything you want. So, this is the pattern that you follow when you are writing sentences in present continuous tense. So, what is it? What do you have at the beginning? Doer, very good. Am, is, are plus verb plus ing, right? Now, how do you select whether it is am, is or are? Am goes with I, correct? Is, he, she, it, what are they? Singular, very good singular words. Then, are it? Yes, are goes with what? Plural words. Right? So, now you know present continuous tense are used to talk about actions that are happening now. And what is the pattern? Doer, am, is, are, verb plus ing. Right. Now tell me something that what am I doing now? Yes, the teacher teaches. No, what is it? Teacher is teach. No, what is it? Very good. The teacher is teaching. Why? At the moment you can see that I am teaching. Mama then karamin innovated pain. So you use the teacher, doer, teacher is singular. So is teaching. The teacher is teaching English. Whereas the teacher is teaching in the class. Now is it clear for you all? Any doubts? Anything that you want me to tell again? Very good. Now let's see whether you have understood. Now in the worksheets that I have given you, there is an exercise. Exercise 1. Right? So you see a picture there. Now looking at the picture, you have to fill in the blanks. Now, what tense are you going to use here? Yes, it's present continuous tense. Why? Are they really doing that at the moment? Why? Now, when you are describing pictures, normally, now when you see the picture, you feel that these things are happening now. That's why normally when you are writing sentences about a picture, you normally use present continuous tense. Because when you look at the picture, you feel like she is doing that this moment, he is doing this thing this moment. So you are using present continuous tense. Now look at the example. There's an example given. This is a picture of a family. The father, see, it is the father is sitting in an armchair, right? Now I haven't given you the verbs because now you all are grown-ups. You have to think about the suitable verb because you can see the people doing actions, find the suitable verb and then follow this pattern. No pair work, it's individual work. Do it quickly. Let's imagine that the students have finished their work. Right. So shall we discuss the answers? I saw you have done your work. Let's see whether you are correct. Right. Now, first one is already done for you. Second one, the father is sitting in an armchair and the television. Very good. He is watching the television. Why is? Because he is singular and watching. Yes, it is happening at the moment. Next one. The mother is, what is it? Sewing. What is it? Sewing. Right. I'll end my demonstration now. Thank you.